it's Rafi Salazar from Proactive Rehabilitation and Wellness. Now, I'm sure that you've heard probably countless times over your lifetime or throughout the years that exercise is good for you, right? Exercise is great. We know from the literature that exercise is linked to basically every single metric for quality of life improvement as we age. So it's very important that we take exercise and we make it part of our daily routine, right? How many times have you been to the doctor and they tell you, okay, you need to exercise more often, you need to live a more active lifestyle, yada, yada, yada. The problem is that's a lot easier said than done, not only because exercise in and of itself is just difficult to do, right? Right? Who wants to wake up and do some push-ups or go for a run or whatever it is? But on top of that, what I find and what we've seen here at the clinic when folks come in and they talk about wanting to improve their life, wanting to live healthier, to be able to be more flexible, do more things, whether it be golf or throwing the baseball in the backyard with the grandkids, whatever it is, there's a lot of information out there around exercise. Are you going to do high interval training? Are you going to do resistance exercise? Are you going to do aerobic exercise? Are you going to do 30 minutes versus 45 minutes? Or are we going to exercise 3 times a week or 8 times a week? Can't do 8 times a week unless you're doing 2-a-days, but you know what I'm saying, right? Right. There's just a lot of variables out there. And on top of that, it can be difficult to figure out. I'm working on, let's say, my balance, for example. What type of exercise do I need to do? How often should I do it? Is there a specific order to put these exercises that they're more effective for me? What does the research show about all that? Or is it just picking exercises willy-nilly, like throwing a dart at a dartboard and just doing that exercise a day? Well, the reality is that the research is very, very clear about a few specific things around exercise, around how much, given your goals, for example, are if you're going to focus on building endurance, the research is very clear on how many reps and how many sets and how often in a week, how many times in a week, or the frequency you should do to achieve those goals, right? So what we've tried to do in this course is kind of take all of that kind of heady knowledge, the big, vast, all of the numbers, right? The numbers and the research and all that kind of stuff. We try to distill it into 8 short videos, so it's not going to take too much of your time. And I've purposely broken them up into 8 videos instead of just having 2 or 3 longer videos so that you can kind of pick and choose what works best for you. So we've got, in this course, we talk a little bit about just the benefits of exercise, the research around exercise, why you should think of incorporating it into your daily routine, not just when you're younger, but also and especially as you age into that 40, 50, 60 and beyond age range. On top of that, then we move into, okay, we've decided that exercise is important. We know that we want to do it. What are some of the challenges that we're going to be facing as we try to implement exercise, whether they be behavioral in nature or just aches and pains and breakdown from aging? How do we overcome some of those things? Or how do we assess, okay, we're here now, this is where we want to get later. From there, we move on into, okay, let's select the actual type of exercise. What type of exercises should we be doing in our daily routine in order to improve all of those metrics that I mentioned earlier? Quality of life, longevity, balance, decreased risk of falls, just the ability to do the things we want to do. Maybe it's with our kids or our grandkids or coaching Little League, whatever it happens to be. What is the type of exercise that we should be doing to focus on to get us there, right? The research is very, very clear that this one type of exercise is the biggest one that you can do, the best one that you can do to improve all of those metrics. And we talk about that in the course. We do take a little bit of a segue, and I broke it out into its own video in case this is not something that you're interested in, but it's near and dear to my heart because I work and treat a lot of folks experiencing pain of all types, chronic pain especially. What type of exercises should we think about incorporating if we experience chronic pain? Should we even think about doing exercises if we have chronic pain? The research is very, very clear that exercise is one of the best pain medications that we have at our disposal to treat and overcome pain. So we do have a video in this course, it's all about pain, the pain experience. We define what pain is. We talk about pain. We talk about what the research shows about movement and exercise and how we can incorporate that to help overcome the effects of chronic, long-standing pain. And then finally, we talk about the nitty-gritty, okay, developing that exercise program for you. How many times a day are you going to do it, or a week are you going to do it, the frequency, what types of exercises, what structure, what are the 4 main components that every exercise program should have. We talk about the number of sets, the number of reps, given your goals. So if you want to overcome weakness, you want to build strength, how many sets, how many reps should we be thinking about? If it's endurance, if it's pain, if it's motor control and balance, there's a different formula for each one, and we break them all down in this course. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, click the link below and head on over to the page. We'll give you all the information about the course, the number of videos, the downloads that you get, all of that. Hopefully, this course will help you build exercise into your life so that you can live a long, active, and healthy life. Thanks.